Obviously, the best way to not get attacked by an alligator is to outright avoid them. This includes not feeding them and not throwing food into ponds, because if they eat our food...
I know, right? I signed up to Aftershock segment insurance and they found me a gecko to work with within 24 hours.
A gecko?
Yeah.
Like Geico car insurance?
Yeah, except it's Aftershock segment insurance.
An actual gecko?
Yes, she's right there. Say hi, Chris.
Hi. Is she editing my short film?
Yeah. I signed you up too.
These shots, they're out of focus.
You go get him, Chris.
Hello everyone and welcome to Aftershock, Cypress Bay's weekly show,
where we take a look at stories in our local community, like in today's episode where we check out the Society of Women Engineers.
Quinn explains the local urban legend,
Zach takes a look at the new bowling team,
and much, much more. What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Aslan Fernandez.
And I'm Anise Bajaj, and this episode of Aftershock starts now. Kicking off our show, we're taking a look at a club that empowers women here at the Bay. Here's Aslan with the story.
My name is Alma Quijano, and I'm president of the Society of Women Engineers. Today and Monday, we were working on soldering. We're soldering a little car bug that traces around a track. We chose to do soldering because it's a very important skill that you could use in internships, workplace, and usually we don't get to this kind of materials or these kinds of experiments until college level courses. So every single month we do a different type of engineering. For example, September we were doing electrical, so we were focusing on soldering, and next month we're going to be doing chemical, so we'll be doing an electrolysis lab.
A practice track.
My name is Claire Medici, and I am head of social media for the Society of Women's Engineers. The Society of Women's Engineers is a community and a safe place for women to learn and thrive in engineering and scientific topics that otherwise sometimes they are discriminated against because it's such a male-dominated space. So we've created this safe environment for women to have fun and learn. Last year, we did some soldering workshops. We're doing soldering again, which is like the act of you have like a board and you like use a solder, which is the metal, and you like make circuits and you can light up, make little lights to light up and stuff like that. It's really fun. I hope that this club will lead me to become a professional in engineering, and it will give me opportunities to learn how to become a professional.
Up next, we're hitting the Everglades as Quinn explains the origins of a local urban legend.
Stay tuned to learn all about the skunk ape.
Deep in the swamps of Florida, a legend lives on. It's a story that's been told by Native American tribes for centuries and reported in newspapers for over 200 years. It's the story of a creature that walks on two legs, is covered in hair, and leaves behind a smell you will never forget. This is the story of the skunk ape. The legend is far older than any modern sightings. The Seminole and Miccosukee tribes have long told stories of the Esti Kapkaki, or the furry tall man, a powerful, elusive protector of the swamps. The first written account goes all the way back to 1818, when a local newspaper described a man-sized monkey stealing food from a camp. But it was the 1970s when the creature became infamous. A wave of sightings here in South Florida described a hairy beast that walked on two legs, standing at nearly 7 feet tall. These encounters were terrifying. People reported it stalking their homes and killing animals. The situation got so intense that police actually formed search parties to hunt for it. And all that media attention gave the creature its unforgettable name, the skunk ape. Over the years, intriguing evidence has resurfaced. In 1997, a fire chief snapped a blurry photo of a dark figure crossing a road. But the most famous evidence of all, the Miyaka skunk ape photos. In the year 2000, an anonymous package was mailed to the Sarasota Sheriff's Office. Inside were 2 photos sent by a woman who claimed a giant ape was stealing apples from her back porch. Skeptics argue it's just a black bear or simply a well-crafted fake. But to this day, those photos remain a debated topic. So is it real? Maybe it doesn't matter. Real or not, the skunk ape has become a true Florida icon. Here in the Everglades, you can even visit the official skunk ape research headquarters, a famous roadside attraction founded by investigator Dave Shaley. The legend has become a brand, a symbol of Florida's untamed side. And so, while science demands proof, the skunk ape lives on in a place where it can never be caught, our imaginations. I'm Samuel Perez, CB TV.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Victoria Duque, and today my friends are going to try putting makeup on, but with a twist.
Do I look bonita?
I'm gonna put it on
I'm
my
not
bio.
sure. No, but it has the word base on it.
Oh my god, That's gross, that's really gross. I think I'm gonna use this on you.
I would, okay.
Strange.
Pablo Picasso.
Did I get it?
I think you got it. Look at that technique. Ooh, look at that. 10 out of 10 blending. Is clutch your pearls.
I don't want pink.
Okay.
And I know that's pink. I know that has to be pink. Oh, I forgot, like they do the tap it. How beautiful are you?
Yeah. Two, one.
Aww, I love it.
Well, that's a look that certainly leaves an impression. I'm Victoria Duque, CB TV.
Here's Luke with the Lightning's latest game against Coral Springs. Check it out.
In the midst of the football season, our Cypress Bay Lightning faced off against the Coral Springs Colts at their school. Starting off the first quarter, Cypress Bay scored their first touchdown by running all the way down the field, gaining an early lead. For the rest of the quarter, Cypress Bay's impeccable defense led to no points gained by Coral Springs. But our defense couldn't hold them off for long as the Colts scored their own touchdown in the second quarter. However, the Colts didn't just go for the extra point. They went for the 2-point conversion. Unfortunately for them, the conversion failed, which put the Lightning ahead at halftime with a score of 7-6. But, as always, when the Lightning hits the field, there's always going to be rain. But still, the team persevered and battled through the harsh conditions in the third quarter. During the third quarter, Cypress Bay regained focus and did not let a single touchdown pass by. The fourth quarter started with Cypress Bay taking a bigger lead with another touchdown. Then, just a few plays later, our team scored yet another touchdown, ending the game with another win for your Cypress Bay Lightning. Number 4, Zach Hirsch scored 2 of the 3 touchdowns for the Lightning, ending the score 21-6, leaving our record 3 for 3 so far this season. I'm Luke Dierking, CB TV.
Recently, Cypress Bay has rolled in a new sport, bowling.
Up next, Zach has a talk with the team.
A laugh, a high five, and just for a few hours, these kids get to be pioneers of a new frontier, the Lightning bowling team.
So I did this for a different school, and we never had it here. I thought it'd be kind of cool, and administration's been great, and the athletic department and athletic director, and they went in on that it would be kind of cool to start it up here.
Just talking with students, they asked me, why don't we have a bowling team? So once I heard that from 1 or 2 students, it was important for me to make sure to bring it here to Cypress.
We had a lot of Cypress kids that loved to come and bowl just for fun, and they'd heard about other bowling teams, so they started to come in and inquire, hey, how come we don't have a bowling team? We'd like to have a bowling team, because there were other schools in the conference that did have one.
We talked about it last spring, and we just had to get the ball rolling on it, and since it's a sport going on currently, it started right when school started this year.
I love bowling because, I mean, it's a sport really it's focused on skill and your technical ability. So when it comes down to that, it's really a mental sport rather than it is a physical sport. And just being able to conquer the mind is just something that's important to me.
We've never bowled, so it's a lot of fun, and we just make good friendships between each other.
It's a fun time. It's not stressful. You know, we all have a good time with it. You know, it counts as a PE credit and whatever else. It's a varsity sport, so it's a good time.
We all have fun on here, but at the end of the day, it's about seriousness and balancing that with the fun of the game.
The kids are super excited about it. It being the inaugural season, they're a part of leaving a legacy here at Cypress Bay, kind of to go with our theme for the year, and making history.
I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it more. Right now, it's kind of like a joke, but I definitely see it growing into something more serious in the future.
I want to keep this going and moving forward, and I'm sure there's a lot of kids at this school that didn't even know that we had tryouts, so we'd love for more people to come out.
Now I think the word's gonna spread because a lot of kids have seen or heard announcements about bowling team winning, and they're like, wait, we have a team? That's for real? So I think it's gonna continue to grow next year for sure.
Even in its first year, Cypress Bay's bowling team proves that lightning can strike in more ways than one. I'm Zachary London, CBTV.
My favorite fall treats are the pumpkin cream cheese muffins from Starbucks, but they're way too expensive to be getting every day. So let's make some at home.
We start off by mixing all the wet ingredients into a bowl. 1 can of pumpkin puree, 1/3 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. Then we mix it together. After it's thoroughly mixed, we add the dry ingredients. 1/2 cup of sugar and brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and when all the ingredients are poured, we mix again. Then we add 2 cups of flour, teaspoon of baking soda, and mix for the final time. Add the mix to your pan. For the cream cheese filling, we get 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and a dash of vanilla extract. Mix thoroughly until you get a smooth consistency and add to a Ziploc bag. Cut the tip of the plastic bag to pipe. Preheat your oven to 350 and pop them in for 25 minutes. And you're done.
They taste even better than the ones at Starbucks. I'm Mia, CBTV. Wrapping up our show, it's time to test your knowledge on sports logos.
Pedro gives students logos, and they have to figure out the teams behind them.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Pedro de Lima, and today we're going to be seeing if you guys know your sports logos.
Titans. 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 Titans.
Texans. No, Texas Titans. Tennessee.
Titanium.
Oh. Wait, I'm actually smart. What the heck? He says, let me go. No, I think it's like Tennessee turmoil.
Is that Michigan State?
Mr. T. That's Mr. T.
Is that Ice Cube?
That's Mr. T, bro.
That is Titan for Attack on Titan. Wait!
Inter Milan.
Mercedes-Benz.
BMW?
Oh my god, that's Real Madrid. I've seen this one. Michigan. Oh my god. Inter. Oh, Inter, right?
Yeah. Taylor Swift boyfriend plays for that one.
No.
Broncos. No, Browns.
No,
Browns. I trust him. Browns.
Let me ruminate on this for a second. It's a football helmet that's red. All
right, well, you're colorblind, clearly. So then...
Baseball!
NFL.
Oh my God!
The Browns.
Well, Cypress Bay, it looks like you guys are about to get us our football team. I'm Pedro Lima, CB TV.
And that's all for this week's episode of Aftershock.
If you enjoyed, make sure to follow us on all social media at Cypress Bay CBTV or check out our website at cypressbaycbtv.com.
And tune in next Friday for more stories around the Bay. I'm Azim Hernandez.
And I'm Anis Bajaj.
Thanks for watching.